Happy birthday. Well, a star is born on the 28th of November, and that's you, the star. And what a star you have, who wants fame, who wants recognition, who wants to help people and make the world a better place for us. These are the necessities that you can do for yourself and for others as well. You could be a very big business person, and you will do that in many countries and on a very big scale because you have mighty full planets like Jupiter and Neptune, and you will have all the opportunities of showing your creativity in many, many ways. Yes, you can be very stern and you can be very serious of your job or business. And yes, you can flash a quick temper sometimes. And yes, you can show your arrogance as well. But you will only do that when you are being disappointed by people. But try to do that even less to give people a chance because not everybody is born on a lucky day like you are on the 20th of November. You are going to be a star one way or another. You could be a great writer, a great speaker. You could be in the business of entertainment, whether it's movies or television production or music or any kind of entertainment. Or you could be that person to invent things. Yes, you can be a great inventor. So there are many ways that you can make yourself popular and successful. You may become a perfectionist, and that is not good. Perfectionists are people who expect everybody for that high standard to match yours. Well, it's not always possible because we are all born with with different planets. So try not to be a perfectionist. How do you do that? By improving your tolerance and improving your teamwork with people. So that when you need to make partnerships, whether in job, business, finances partnerships, or whether in the romance, the marriage and family partnerships, or whether in the sports partnerships, any form of partnerships, you must give and take. Otherwise, you will always show disappointment when people cannot come up to your standards. You can have planets that make you very moody and very changeable. That's because of your creativity in you. Very often, what you start, you won't finish. You leave it halfway and move on to other things because you get infatuated very easily, not only with people, but also with career and with job or business areas. And the changes you will find them to be very exciting, but you can't go on that way. You need to form an anchor as well. You could be a great politician because you want recognition, you want to see the big crowds attending you when you're talking. And you could be as well in the sports arena, be somebody fantastic. I've seen these birthdays, born on the 20th of November, do all these things and show how they can take the lead in many, many ways. You have that very powerful way of convincing people. So the business of politics can easily be yours. Working for the government would be very recommended because you need that powerful engine behind you. You don't have to give birth to that engine. It is there in the form of a government. So go do politics, work for the government in that way, and you'll be a very, very special person. Regarding romance and marriage, I prefer you to marry later. Well, according to me, if you can marry only from the age of 27, 28, 29, and 30 onwards, it would be more suitable because I will see on your palms, you born on the 28th of November, that your sun lines, Mercury lines, and Jupiter lines all showing tremendous energy to grow in the job area, the business area, and the money areas. So you don't want to be brought down slowness if you have to be responsible for marriage and already for children. You want to have the freedom of traveling to around the world, whichever can offer you opportunities. So remember, marry later is better. I'm going to give you some samples of what I call positive ages. In astrology, we call them cycles, and they can be the milestones of your life, which can prove to be very successful. So I'm going to give you as an example. You're born on the 20th of November. Yes. Your ages of 21, 30, 39, 48, 57, 66, 74, 83 or 92 years old. As you approach these ages, you're going to see things build up for you. The platform to get up the ladder of success, whether in job, in business, or other happiness, or making money. And when you get into these ages which I've mentioned, you'll be rewarded in a very big scale. Every body's horoscope has cycles. So this is as an example what I will do for you when you see me for a 90-minute session. I will show you these cycles for your next 9 years. I'm going to give you as an example a negative cycle to show you how there are cycles that will bring you down and put obstacles and hurdles in your way to bring sadness and regret. So, your negative cycles, you have to be careful. At the ages of 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, 67, 76, 85, or even 94 years old. As you approach these ages, things are going to start falling apart. The stress is going to build up, whether emotional stress, financial stress, physical stress, mental stress. And as you get into these negative ages, which I've just mentioned, things will start to break up in so many ways. So you see, we all have these cycles. Some have longer good cycles and bad, shorter cycles, which are bad. Some have longer bad cycles and shorter good cycles. That's what I will find out for you when you see me for the 90-minute section. That will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are magic. They belong to the energy of your soul. Who do you think is changing the signs? Putting new marks there, erasing some old marks. The changes are happening all the time. And I'm expert enough to see the changes. And I'll tell you over a period of years that you will see me off and on about the changes, whether health wise, whether in areas of job, business, financial wise, and whether in the love story wise. So everything can be foretold for you. And of course, this 90-minute session, which will only cost you USD $50, will be based on your next 9 years. Now, to come back to you born on the 20th of November, your health areas. I will talk to you about your health areas in detail. For example, I will look at your palms and I should find signs of allergies, for example, because you're born on the 20th of November. When I see these marks on your palms, they will come in circles or lines or wavy lines. I will recognize these. And then I will tell you of the different types of allergies that will captivate you. And I will tell you all the organs, how they are doing. For example, the 20th of November, you have to be careful. Firstly, firstly of areas of spine. Your spine is going to give you trouble. The neck area, the lower spine area, and even in the middle of the spine. It can come from an injury. It can come because of sports. It can come because of the horoscope. It's planned to come. So I will go into detail about your health area one by one by one, so that you will, whatever age you are when you came to see me, you will know exactly what to show the doctor this list. And they will get into this list and aim at the places to recover so that you can recover as fast as possible. So it's going to be a fascinating reading in many, many ways. And I will show you how to keep the harmony between you, the soul, and the planets. This is a triology of energy, we call it. The planets, the soul, and you. If you can call that harmoniously, then you'll be the luckiest person on earth. And I'll show you how to build that harmony. There's so much to teach you in this 90-minute session so that you'll be perfectly poised, whatever age you are when you came to see me, to get your next 9 years perfectly poised to be successful. So that's what I will do. In the meantime, I'm going to wish you a good life. And remember that you're born on a very powerful day. You have to be kind to people. And especially, sometimes your tongue is going to be faster than your brain. So slow down before you say anything to people because you'll regret what you said. Although what you said was honestly true, you will still regret. And count to 5 before you do anything, buy anything, plan anything, because you have a very fast horoscope. And some of these negative planets are controlling this quickness. So you tend to go wrong and then come back, make it right again. Why not just slow down and get it right for the first time? So there's so many things I will teach you. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business. Just USD $50, that's all. To know your next 9 years, And I'll show you, if you like to play lotteries, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. I will teach you the system, and you'll become an expert on that. You'll be able to learn how to formulate your own numbers. It's actually together with the added energy of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. You need supernatural energy to win a supernatural thing called a lottery. And that's what I will show you, to use all these powerful energies. I wish you a good life. And I know that people like you who are born on a fantastically powerful day, the 28th of November, you're going to make a name for yourself. In fact, the business of events is something you must think of. You'll find that exciting to be with people who are exciting, because that's what you want. I wish you a good life in the meantime and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Goodbye.